You've been told that you have a disc herniation or a disc bulge or a disc protrusion, extrusion, prolapse. What does it all mean? So there are different ways of grading disc problems, and it's very important to get specific information from your doctor who has diagnosed your problem. Saying that you have a disc bulge or a disc herniation is not enough, because different doctors choose different terminology to describe the problem. It sounds like it shouldn't be that way, and it shouldn't be, but it is what happens. So the severity of the disc herniation is going to determine what course of action is best. So I'm going to try to make this really, really simple. The only way to know exactly what's going on with a disc is to do an MRI. That is the best confirmation of a disc problem, okay? And depending on what that MRI shows, again, you're going to choose a particular course of action. But you have to know how far the disc in between the vertebra is pushing out into the spinal canal or into the canal where the nerves exit the spine. So there's a difference there, right? If the disc is pushing out into where the nerve exits the spine, it can push on that nerve, which will create symptoms in a particular part of your body. Or may create no symptoms, but may create dysfunction in that same particular part of your body. If the disc is pushing back into the spinal canal where the spinal cord is, that can create a whole different set of problems. And if the disc has sort of been obliterated and sort of split open and is oozing out into one of these canals, you could be in a pretty serious state, and sometimes you will feel it, sometimes you won't, but it's important to know. Now, typically you're going to have pretty strong symptoms if it's gotten that bad, but not always. Some research has shown that you can have a herniated disc and have no symptoms at all. So I guess the bottom line is this: if you have been told that you have a disc problem of any kind, you need to find out specifically how bad it is, whether or not it's compressing nerves, whether or not it is in the canal of either the spinal cord or where the spinal nerve exits the spine. You need to know the severity so that you can choose a proper course of action. And for the record, chiropractic care can help in many situations. It doesn't always fix the problem, but it makes your life much more manageable with the problem. If you're not willing to do surgery, and if you don't have to do surgery, and you don't want injections, and you don't want to manage things with medications, chiropractic is an amazing answer for managing disc problems in the low back, even in the neck. So, but you need to know exactly what you're dealing with, and it needs to be confirmed. The doctor won't know exactly what you're dealing with either unless an MRI has been done. So if you head to a chiropractor for help with a herniated disc issue or a bulging disc issue, you need to have solid evidence, and you need to have specific answers with regard to how severe the problem is. I hope this helps clarify at least how you need to prepare to try to deal with the situation. You need to know what's going on, and you need to have confirmation, and then you can start talking with doctors about potential management solutions. Listen, thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your time that it took to watch this video. I hope you have an amazing week and an amazing day. And remember that we've only got one life, so we really need to lock it in. Have a good one.